Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss some important tips regarding physics board exam. So before we start, I think you have a proper idea of the chapter wise weightage of the different chapters of your book. So that weightage is required because you need to focus more on the chapters which are having more marks weightage. So accordingly, you can set the priority of preparing the chapters. Then after preparing the chapter from the notes, class notes, or wherever you have focused while studying, after that you need to have a thorough reading of your NCERT to check if all the points which are given in the NCERT are covered or not. For that, it is also important that you must know that what all are the deleted portions of your syllabus. Then you know that the derivations are very important part of your syllabus. So you must prepare short notes for your derivations so that at the exam time you can revise all the derivations in a very short duration of time. And please make it a habit of revising those derivations from the same short notes every time, right? Because that will give you an understanding of all the steps which are related to each other and will help you in remembering them by a pictorial image of the notes which you have prepared. Then you should prepare a formula sheet chapter wise. Though you should have started this while preparing it, the chapters in the beginning itself, but you should have this formula sheet ready with you for ready reference at every point of time whenever you need it. Then you should study all the diagrams and the graphs from the NCERT itself, because the exact labeling and all the minutest of the points are very clearly given in your NCERT, and in case you will draw that diagram, you will get 100% marks for that particular diagram or the graphs, right? Now, most important thing, that during those 3 hours, you have to be very careful. Your copy presentation is very important. Even if your handwriting is very bad, you should present it very neatly. If you are presenting it in a neat way, then even the bad handwriting will not have more impact on the examiner's mind. So be careful for the neat presentation of your answers. So after every answer, leave one line and then you start with the new answer. Okay, and please write the answer number very carefully and very neatly, not in a shabby way. Now, in case you are solving the MCQs, then at that time, it is always better you write the number A, B, C, D, the alphabet A, B, C, D which is required, and the complete answer which is for that particular alphabet, A part or B part or C part or D part. So, writing that will ensure that the examiner understands your exact answer correctly and you don't lose on marks because of your bad handwriting at writing A, B, C or D. Now, managing time is a very key factor, very important factor in the exam room, obviously, because in 3 hours you have to complete all your paper, and physics gives a little bit stress on your mind when you are in the exam room. So be very, very careful. When you start with the paper, start doing first those questions at once which you get at the very first instant of looking at the question. जैसे ही आप क्वेश्चन देखिए, अगर आपको उसका आंसर समझ में आता है, अब उनको पहले कीजिए, right? और after that, after doing all those questions which you know confidently, after doing that, then you have a second round of all the questions where you can get the answer after thinking it for 1 or 2 minutes. And then the third round, where whatever questions which you didn't know, you have to do those questions at the last, and the lengthy calculation part also at the last, so that you don't waste on any time on any particular question and you get your sufficient time for revising the paper. Because this revision of the paper is very important, because in the end, you need to cross check that whatever you knew, you have written that perfectly and clearly, right? Now, very important thing, a very big mistake which most of you do during the exams is you just skip on your sleeping hours during the exam days, which is wrong. On the exam day, you should have at least 6 hours of sleep to have that cool, calm, peaceful mind in your exam room. In case you take 6 hours sleep, your mind will be alert, fresh, and you will be able to get the answer at once. So my suggestion is, whatever you want to prepare, prepare it in advance, and on the exam day, you should take a proper sleep. Now the last but not the least, always carry a water bottle with you. And in case of stress, stop there, have a sip of water, take deep breath, and then only move on to your answer or whatever point you were thinking. I know if you will follow all these tips, you will definitely score very good marks. One more thing I forgot, that is the power of manifestation. Just visualize that you are getting a very good paper, you are able to solve all the questions very confidently. So all the best, God bless. Thank you.